Today I'll share the recipe of a very instant, tasty yet very healthy recipe for breakfast. I call it spicy suji or semolina balls. They are actually steamed and are flavored with a very unique flavor. I'll just tell you when I'll make this show you this recipe. And the good part in this video is that this is prepared without onion garlic and can be made with variety of variations. I'll gradually upload different variety of these snacks, and it's quite healthy and very tasty. Hey guys, I'm Subhankari and I welcome you all to my channel Su's Food Corner. I hope you all are doing great in your lives, and if you are new to this page, do subscribe to my page and do not forget to tap the bell button. And thank you all for loving my channel so much and liking my videos so much. So let's start with the recipe. First I have heated a pan on medium heat, and then to it I'll add 2 cups of water. Actually, as I said, this is a very healthy dish. So initially we'll be steaming these semolina balls, and to this water I'll add freshly ground black pepper half teaspoon, salt I have taken a 1 teaspoon, and around half a ginger I have finely grated, and red chili flakes I have taken here around half teaspoon, and cooking oil I'll add any cooking oil around 2 tablespoon. So just wait till the water starts to boil, and all these ingredients will give a very nice flavor to these suji balls, especially the freshly ground black pepper powder. This gives a very nice taste and aroma. And now I have taken semolina or suji, the regular one. You can also take the fine one around 1.25 cups, and I'll add it gradually little by little and start mixing. At this stage the flame is on medium, and you will see gradually the suji or semolina will absorb all the water, and once you see it has absorbed all the water, turn off the flame, cover it and let it rest for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, just mix this suji mixture for 1 minute or so that this suji will gain a consistency of a dough. As we had kept it to rest for good 10 minutes, the suji has become very soft now, you can see. So now I'll remove and I'll spread it in an open plate so that I can knead it nicely, and just wait till it cools down. You can touch it with your hands, and now use a little cold water and start kneading to make a nice smooth dough. And this process will be quite easy because the semolina has softened as we had kept it for rest for good 10 minutes. And see, this dough is looking so nice now. Now divide it into 4 equal parts, and now I'll give each part a cylindrical shape. What I am basically doing is just I am dividing this dough to equal portions and then rolling them out equally so that I can cut half-inch size balls from this portion in this way. You can also make a bit larger one, but I prefer this type of medium sized balls. And now I'll take one portion and start rolling it between my palms to give it a round and smooth texture. See how beautiful it's looking. In this way I'll make all the suji balls. So these are ready. Meanwhile I had put a steamer, and this water has started to boil, so we need to steam these suji balls. So the steamer is ready. Now I'll put the suji balls, and this will be steamed in good 12 to 15 minutes. So I'll add all the suji balls. So now I'll cover it and steam it on medium to high flame, and as I said, it will take around 12 to 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes you can see the size has almost doubled, and this is looking good now. So I'll turn it off and let it cool. It will take around 6 to 7 minutes to just cool. So, and now I'll show you one semolina or suji ball, and see how nicely it's like a spongy small ball, somewhat similar to Indian sweet rasgulla as my family members say, but yes, they are quite spongy. So it is done. Now we'll prepare a tempering. I have heated a pan on medium flame, and to it I'll add 2 tablespoons of clarified butter or ghee. And once the ghee is nicely hot, we'll add mustard seeds around half teaspoon, cumin seeds around 1 teaspoon, 2 whole red chilies and few curry leaves. And I've also included half teaspoon of asafoetida or hing. So first goes the whole red chili, and then goes the mustard seeds or rayi, and then curry leaves, cumin seeds, And as I said, I have added a half teaspoon of asafoetida or hing. And when the tempering is done, I'll add the suji balls. At this stage, lower the gas, lower the heat, and I'll add half teaspoon of turmeric powder. And to balance all the flavors, actually I'll add sugar around half teaspoon, and then the magic ingredient which will transform the dish, that is sambar powder, around 1 tablespoon. Make sure the temperature is low at this stage. We don't want the sambar powder to be burned. And now mix nicely. Just cook for 2 to 3 minutes on low flame, and I have actually checked the amount of salt and I have added little more to balance. And then goes fresh coriander leaves and half teaspoon of lemon juice. Give everything a nice mix, and my spicy, tangy, chatpati suji balls are ready. So now I'll serve them. You can see how beautiful these suji balls are coated with the tangy and spicy sambar powder with beautiful flavor of the tempering we had used. A typical South Indian flavor I have given, and that too without onion garlic. And I have topped it with some fresh coriander leaves. And I'll just show you one suji ball from. It's so soft, spongy, it literally bounces back. And the flavors I just can't tell you, because we have used a nice sublime balanced flavor. We have used a bit of sugar, we have used lemon juice, we have used salt, and then sambar powder. So this all gets mixed and gives a very nice mild flavor. I hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, do give a thumbs up and give it a try and share with me your feedbacks, and do not forget to subscribe to my page. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life, and happy fooding.